sensational move from Allen Iverson. Do you love this game?
The baseline right, he backs up, he fires two ball. Got it again! He steps around Lou.
2001 NBA MVP, Allen Iverson.
He's a Hall of Famer with too many accolades to try to list, and he's got a brand new memoir dropping called Misunderstood. Welcome to First Take, the one and only Allen Iverson. What's up, baby?
Thanks for having me.
How you doing, man?
All right.
This book, why now?
It's time. It's time. Put a lot into it. We wanted it to be right. We wanted it to inspire. We wanted it to help people. You know what I mean? If one person can take something out of this and implement the ups and downs, the turbulent parts of my life, the good, the bad, and help themselves, then job well done.
What was it about you over the years? No one would ever accuse you of being inauthentic. Everybody knows that you were real, that you were authentic, and you were really, really true to yourself and honest emotionally. What was it about you in the past that made you feel like you didn't say enough, or you didn't say enough or reveal enough about yourself that made you feel it was necessary to write this book now?
Because all throughout my career, you know, when fans love you, you know, they think they know you, but they only get a glimpse of who you really are, besides on the basketball court. And then when you're doing interviews, they take certain sound bites and, you know, they talk to you after games. You know, you might have lost the game, so your attitude is different from if you won a game. You know what I mean? You go through an emotional roller coaster, trying to, you know, lead a franchise to the ultimate goal. And it's hard. It's not easy as everybody thinks. And, you know, it was just important for me, for my fans and the people that truly love me and care about me. A lot of times the fans just love what you do on the court. But then you have those fans that care about you, the person. Mm-hmm. And it was just important for me to reach those people and give them an inside look into who I am. You know what I mean? I'm basically just confessing that I'm human.
Yeah. Yesterday, when we talked, you talked about how you haven't had a drink in 6 months, that, right, you know, you experienced in sobriety. Speak about that and what that road has been like for you, how you got to a point where you stopped drinking.
It's basically a plethora of things, different things. But, you know, ultimately, when you evaluate your maturation and life and what's important and what you mean to your family, your friends, to the world, you evaluate it, and you know, I just thought about my maturation and where I was supposed to be in life, and I didn't see how it was helping me any. You know what I mean? All I could think about is negative experiences. You know what I mean? And I felt like it would be best for me and my family, you know, physically, mentally, spiritually, you know, for me to get rid of that demon. You know, I mean, and it's just not for me. You know, everybody else, to each his own. But it was just something that I had a conversation with God. I asked him to help me with it, and you know, I didn't have to go to no AA or anything like that. It was just something that I wanted to do. It was a goal of mine. It was something I knew I could accomplish with the, you know, my support system and all the great people that I have around me. It was a no-brainer. I felt like it was time.
You and I have known each other for 30 years, and I've often said, I mean, I look at this show, I'm on this show here, and look at the career that I've been blessed and fortunate enough to have. And one of the things I'm very popular for saying is that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I have to thank you more than anybody that I can think of in my career for how much of a brother you've been to me, and I really appreciate it all from the bottom of my heart. And I know that you've been through a lot in life before you went to Georgetown,
right,
before you came to the pros, while you've been in the pros. What was the low point for you, where you just looked at your life and you just felt like it's a lot to overcome?
It was self-inflicted, but Tawana divorcing me. that's when I knew it was, I had hit my lowest point, and it was time for some deep self reevaluation. You know what I mean? Like, my number one. You know what I mean? And obviously, we've been together over, well, 35 years. If you hang in there that long, it takes a lot to want to go. And you know, I came to find out afterwards. You know what I mean? Once we got back together, I had tried everything, and nothing was working. And when I'm sitting in that courtroom, and I usually watch, you know, Sixers versus Sixers in a scrimmage, or Georgetown versus Georgetown, I'm sitting there and them tears hitting the page, and I saw Iverson versus Iverson. I was like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like, this is the lowest it gets right here. And I had to change a lot of things. And it was so crazy about me not drinking anymore. She told me that this was the first time that she had ever prayed on it when I told her that I was stopping, because I had before. And, you know, that was the first time she said she prayed on it, and I was authentic with it.
I've never asked you this question, but I'm going to ask now. So you just brought up how that was the low point of your life. I imagine the high point was getting the back.
Absolutely.
How'd you pull it off? How'd you pull it off?
A lot of Keith Sweat. I had to do a lot of begging. And I had to convince her that, you know, basically this wasn't the same on me. You know what I mean? I expressed to her who she means to me, what she means to me in my life, and how pivotal. How you say it? Pivotal.
Yeah.
That she is in my growth. You know what I mean? And in my maturation and where I want to go in life. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm the same Allen Iverson without her. You know what I mean? She is my life.
Respect is always something that you've earned, but love is incredibly important to you.
Absolutely.
And obviously, when it comes to her, the love is there. But you also get a lot of love from the NBA community. Yeah. When they talk about you, I mean, there's a genuine love from that brotherhood that comes your way. What is that like for you? What kind of love has stood out for you from the NBA community above all else? Is there a particular person, particular players, anything like that that affects you?
It's a lot of people. Adam Silver has been great. You know, may he rest in peace. David Stern, been great to me. He was, you know, phenomenal. Definitely missed. Our relationship got a lot better towards the end of my career. But just the guys, the players, you know what I mean? The older guys, the new generation, you know, how they look up to me, how they talk about how I inspired them. And, you know, I made a lot of them comfortable in their own skin and able to express themselves the way they want to. The list goes on and on. I just love everything that's happening with our league and the development of the younger players. I mean, we're gonna never be short of superstars. You know what I mean? I love the game so much. The game is in great hands. And I'm excited to just, you know, do my part and do anything I can to elevate it even more.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA on the ESPN.